Hello again. It's me and Susan here.
Hello.
Hello, and we're back reviewing some movies. And this movie we're reviewing is from 1990. Whew, so long ago.
Mm.
Um, we are discussing a Warren Beatty movie, which I think he starred in. Well, he did star in, but I think he also produced and directed the
Hmm.
movie. Based on was it a comic strip?
Yeah.
Hero of the 19, was it 40s?
Hmm.
Um, we're discussing Dick Tracy, the movie. A story of gangsters, romance, the turmoil of the time of Prohibition, but done in a way that it doesn't lose the feel of a comic strip. So we'll go over to Susan on her opening thoughts on Dick Tracy. Over to you, Susan.
Well, Dick Tracy was I'd seen parts of this, but I'd never seen the whole thing put together. And the parts that I'd seen all had Madonna in them because one of my friends in uni was a big Madonna fan. So I was forced to watch the Madonna bits, and they had them on VHS, and they were like, they'd show me the Dick Tracy Madonna. Let's watch this bit again, because she was beautiful and she was an amazing singer in this. Like she, how she did with Evita.
Mhm.
She she was able to use her voice much like a songstress of the 30s, the 20s, 30s, 40s era, that big um, jazzy nightclub crooning singing
Mhm.
experience. And she just nails it. She's amazing in it. And
What was the
she was
character? Breathless, the name is Breathless
breathless.
Maroon.
Yeah.
What a name.
What a name. She was fantastic. She also um it was kind of like they tried to do a triangle between Dick Tracy, Pure Heart, and her, and that was and Breathless, and that was like uh you know that that uh you know love triangle or relationship triangle was they didn't quite get it there because you didn't quite see that Breathless had any feelings for the Dick Tracy character.
Mm.
But I I lay that down to her not being directed how to do that, because she was able to sell it in other shows. So I don't know what that was.
Well, that's
But
surprising that because 1990 was when Warren Beatty was dating Madonna.
yeah,
So you would think he would directing her in this movie in the same year he was dating her. He would
that he
appoint.
that he'd be able to
Yeah,
use all those chemicals
yeah.
attraction things to put it on screen. I don't know what happened there. It's just weird.
Mhm.
You know, you you can kind of chalk it up to him not directing her well. Because even, the difference between putting something on screen, especially in a
Mhm.
noir, you've got to have sort of a melodramatic flair to it. It has to be melodramatic. And this is colorful noir. I mean, it's not black and
Very
white,
cool. Very colourful.
very colorful, but it is noir, but it is super bright colors. So,
This
you
is
know,
why this is why I'm wearing my yellow jumper in honor of Dick Tracy's coat.
oh, right on. Oh, right on. All right. Okay. I just think that you know, he was a good noir character. He was an excellent crime fighter and an excellent, copper, and fun to watch. And I heard Alex was telling me that there was some sort of you know some sort of plan in motion to start putting these out, like as sort of a Warner Brothers counterpoint to the DC universe.
Yeah,
I mean, like they were, and because of his relationship, maybe because of, you know, they could expand it more,
mm,
especially the,
it came down to licensing issues in the end.
yeah,
I know Warren Beatty still wants to do either a movie or a TV series of Dick Tracy, but he's not young these days.
no.
So, but
No, but that was part of it, was that
yeah,
there was a DC. He wanted it to be a nice DC counterpoint, like there was to Batman, Superman, and all of the superheroes, to this noir character.
yeah,
I mean, because Marvel has been putting out all their noir, Cloak and
mm,
Dagger. They've got all their Werewolf at Night, and those sorts of things.
yeah,
Uh, they're doing their noir right now, and so it did take them a while. I'm
yeah.
not kidding. Like there were 33 years between this movie and now, and in those 33 years, you know, he, a lot. Marvel has done a lot of growing up.
Mm. I think there's still. I mean, I'm not too sure, but I still think there is some license issues still ongoing. So it
Oh man.
put, just puts a spanner in the works.
Uh-huh. Oh man,
Mm.
it's like trying to deal with, the Terry Nation estate when you're talking about Daleks. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. It's like, but anyway, it was really fun. It was really colorful. It was really uh lots of great sort of 40s style music. Danny Elfman wrote the soundtrack. He's a genius. He's
Yeah,
just enough.
you can tell it's Danny Elfman because he has got that signature feel to his music.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
can.
when you get it, you think, oh, it's going to be a Tim Burton movie because Tim Burton always used Danny Elfman.
Uh-huh.
But he has got. As soon as his music starts, you know it's Danny Elfman.
Uh-huh.
Um, and yeah, it's a great soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Released as an album by Madonna
Mm-hmm.
called was it called I'm Breathless?
Uh-huh.
Um, which it had a couple of songs on what wasn't in the movie,
Right.
Which was Vogue and Hanky Panky,
Uh-huh.
but the rest of the songs were in the movie. Yeah, great, as you say, great visual delight. This movie, it's um,
The bad guys look so, they have such rough faces.
yeah, a great idea. I mean, I mean, I've never seen the cartoon, the comic strip, so I don't know whether the villains were designed from the comic strip or not. But it was a great idea to have them facial features exaggerated.
Uh-huh.
All the villains were all the bodies and the faces were as exaggerated.
Uh-huh.
Great makeup.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that the preacher, the character of Ass Face and Preacher comes
yeah,
out of this.
yeah,
I didn't see that connection until just
yeah.
this
But
go through.
and then you realise some big names in this behind the makeup.
Oh my gosh.
Just proving that for one, Al Pacino can do comedy.
Uh-huh.
Playing Big Boy Caprice, the main villain. Um, very you don't recognise him, but as soon as he starts speaking and like you know it's Al Pacino.
Yep.
Um, you've got Dustin Hoffman
Yep.
as
Mumbles.
Mumbo.
And Paul Sorvino as Lips Manless.
Yeah. I mean, who else is there?
Well, there's one that you could totally tell who it was, and that was Mandy Patinkin's, and he played the piano player.
Yeah, yeah. Well, also the one Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke as the chief or whatever.
Yeah, some good big James Caan
Yeah.
in this. Only like small parts, but they're all in this. Um, but and some of the
Oh,
names,
Kathy Bates as the lady the lady Mrs. Green.
yeah, they're only small parts for these people, but they're always all yeah,
Oh, Colm Meaney as the cop,
yeah, yeah.
and
Catherine
Catherine
O'Hara,
O'Hara.
Texie. Um, yeah, if you just go through the cast list, there's some well known names. Um, and so to get these, just to play these little small parts, because some of them you blink and you miss them. Um, and then you've got that side of the story where you've got Dick Tracy against the gangland. You've got the romance with Breathless and is it True Heart?
Yeah.
And then you've got the other side of the story with the kid.
Oh my gosh, the
Oh,
kid was great.
great character. Yeah, so you put all that into one mix, and it's a great story. This is for me, it's a forgotten classic. Um, was it Touchstone Pictures what did this? I think, which is Disney, isn't it?
I
So
think so. Yeah.
yeah, I think Touchstone is Disney, or Touchstone is Disney now because I don't think Touchstone exists now. Um, but for me, it's the visual of it. You know, the way they use because the noir, as everybody knows, noir is sort of black and white, isn't it? It's dark. This is so bright and colourful, but you do get the noir feel coming through on the screen. And I
Uh-huh.
don't know how they did it. It works.
Yep.
You know, I mean, the backgrounds, all the paint. I mean, I don't know if it's oil paintings they used or it was. I don't. Some of it might have been early CGI.
Hmm.
Um, but the way it all came through on screen, it was just.
And every time
Uh,
they went into that one guy's garage and they blew it up twice.
yeah,
That was like a beautiful mansard roof, and you just see the roof lift off and then come down and either slide down like this or slide down like that and collapse on the car. That was funny.
that might be another film we're talking about.
No, no, no. It was in the garage and where the anyway, go ahead. Is that did I mix them together? I may have. Just I may have. I could very well could have done that. So anyway, so
Which one
then
of three?
there's
Susan's
a
brain parts.
I'm yeah, just to have a little grace for the lack of memory. And the other thing that was really really cool was the sort of the gangster names. Everybody had these cool names, and there was stuff that seemed like lifted right
Yeah,
from Godfather, like Al Pacino, because Al Pacino's in it, and because some of the attitudes are the same. You just get a lot of the you get like Corleone over the top sort of
yeah.
thing. It's so fun.
Well, this was the same year that Pacino made Godfather Part 3.
Oh wow.
So, what one extreme to the other, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But as you said, the names of the gangsters, I mean, Prune Face,
Uh,
Lips, Rodent, Shoulders, Spuldoni.
the Stooge and the Brow and Flat Top
Mm,
and Little Face and Itchy.
yeah.
Oh my god, they're just so fun.
It- it's just like, it was a comic strip come to life.
Yep.
But the one thing you get was with all the villains are so over the top, and then you get Warren Beatty playing Dick Tracy, so straight,
Uh-huh.
straight, no humor.
Right.
It's just
No,
straight-laced.
and,
So
and no grandiose makeup. I mean, Dick Tracy just had sort of, usual regular makeup, but not any of the. And the other one that was just in his own face was the chief Brandon
yeah, Charles Durning.
Durning. Yeah, he was so. I mean, like I was like, wow, I recognize him. He's a character actor, isn't he?
Been in loads of things, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think mainly the villains were all the ones what had the over the top facial features.
Uh huh.
All the normal people, all the sort of good girl citizens were all normal.
Yep.
So, but a good story. I don't think it did. Did it do well at the box office? Let me have a look. Um, Cost $46 million to make. So back then in 1990, that was quite a lot of money.
Yeah, I think it was I think it made like 300 million.
Let's have a look. Diddly diddly do. Box office 162.
Oh, 162.
So, it, only roughly made 100 million more than the budget, say. But people seem to like it. I mean, people went to see it. They wanted to see Madonna because Madonna was big at the time. Madonna
Yeah.
Fever. Warren Beatty doesn't make movies that often.
And when it came out on video, a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, Madonna!"
Yeah, I mean, for me, one of my favorite moments in this is the where Pacino is teaching the chorus line the way he wants them to dance
The
and sing,
the way yes.
and he's getting involved. And
Uh huh.
I'm thinking, well, they've got Pacino to do that.
Yeah. That was fun.
So
That was so fun.
it was, and I mean, I know he's a method actor, is Pacino.
Uh-huh.
But there was quite a few slaps to the face to Madonna in
Uh-huh.
there, and for me, I thought, "Oh, that looks real." That
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
know a lot of people. I know a lot of people would like to slap Madonna in the face, but uh, well, hey ho, I'm a fan of hers anyway.
Yeah.
So, anything else about on Dick Tracy?
Um yeah, I love how at the end the kid is
Oh yeah,
the kid has become his right hand partner and is
adopted.
wearing the watch
Yeah,
from his other partner,
and he chooses the name Dick
Dick
Tracy
Tracy
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah, it's a good ending. It's
Yeah.
um the twist. Did you see the twist coming
Uh,
with the faceless
it was a
gangster?
it was a faceless gangster. No, I didn't. I thought that that was going to be a different character.
Mm. Playing them both
Yeah, for real.
for real. But yeah, a fun movie. I say I wish they'd sort out the legal,
Hmm.
license things to maybe get some more movies made. I suppose it'd have to be another actor playing him.
Isn't there a lot? There are a lot of these comic books or comic strips, right?
Yeah, yeah. You've got
Yeah,
Dick Tracy back in the who else did you have back in the 30s? Was it the Phantom? You had
yeah.
was it the Shadow and stuff like that?
Well, the Shadow was also on radio. The Shadow was a big,
I think Dick Tracy was on the radio as well.
but I think that I never I don't know, but I know that the Shadow was one of the most famous and biggest blockbuster radio plays that went on every week. Nobody
Mm.
knows but the Shadow knows. I mean, it was like that, and like that catchphrase was on, and yeah, there were so many of those.
We may have to do the movie The Shadow in the new year at some point.
Yeah.
It's an interesting movie. So, so if there's nothing else, shall we go to final say and score?
Mhm.
Over to you.
Well, I will give this. I'll give this two bag lunches, or excuse me, -2, 8 bag lunches out of 10 because it was really fun to watch. It was really fast paced. Um, the things that uh, it was almost all the way there, but yeah, I just that to find out that they were actually dating and they still didn't have any that chemistry wasn't coming through. I don't know what the problem was there, but that was the only thing, was that triangle seemed a little lopsided to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know that it could have been because the pure heart Warren Beatty might have seemed like forbidden fruit to the two of them as they're playing it. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. That who knows
Still,
in that case. But the anyway. So like eight of those 8 of those out of 10. And yeah, I'm really glad I got to see it all the way through.
cool,
Glad
cool.
Alex had a copy, so that was good.
All right. So for me, I'm gonna give this.
I think he's mumbling.
Out of 10.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was 10 out of 10.
Well, you'll have to slow it down to find out.
I had to slow it down. I had to slow it down way far down. Grabbing the tape and just kind of holding it between my two fingers.
Yep. So as I mumbled my score, that's our little review of Dick Tracy. I forgot I had this though, so I had to go raking through. I thought I couldn't find it, but then I finally found it. So
That's cool.
yeah, so it's
That's cool.
not every movie I have got,
Uh-huh.
but that's our little review of Dick Tracy
But
over and
quite a
done.
few have that we've done you've owned, like
Yeah,
almost all of them.
not there's some what we haven't.
Almost all of them though.
Uh, um, so you guys out there, have you seen Dick Tracy? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of it. Um, you'll find us on all the social media platforms, so you can leave a message on most of those. You know, on Facebook and X and Insta and all that, YouTube. Um, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's got a bell out. Look, she's got the bell. Please press the bell notification button. No sound. You'll get notified every time we put up a video. And if you'd like to join us, as you say, messages on the social media platforms. You need to be 18 plus. That's all we ask of you. Because yes, some things we talk about are 18 rated, so we do have an age limit. So that's everything, is it, Susan?
Mhm.
Cool. So that's our Dick Tracy review put to rest. So we will see you next time on another cast. So until next time, please be safe, have fun, enjoy watching movies.